Jai Hind, children. Let's start the chapter Our Environment. Why do we want to study about the environment? All of us know that the environment is really a matter of concern to us as we are dependent on the environment. The word environment comes from the French word environ. The word environment means surrounding in which organisms live. It is a place where different things, living and non-living, are found. It affects the growth and development of organisms. In the environment, there are different interactions between animals, plants, soil, water, and other living and non-living things. It includes physical, chemical, and other natural forces. So, we can say that the environment has basically two components. These two are the biotic component and the abiotic component. And both these components are very essential for the survival of in the environment or survival of the ecosystems. The abiotic or the non-living components may be inorganic substances, organic substances, or the climatic factors. The climatic factors may be sunlight, wind, water, rain, etc. You all know that plants need sunlight and carbon dioxide to make their food, and in turn they give us oxygen and the food by which we survive. We are dependent on the plants, and the plants are dependent on the abiotic components. So if abiotic components are not there, the survival will be difficult. The biotic factors are the living components. As you all know, bio means life. So they are the living components. They may be the plants, animals, or microorganisms. They all interact with each other. You have an idea of food chain. What it does in the nature? It is a series in which one organism eats on the other. But it also balances the number of organisms in some way or the other. So, the nature tries to balance the abiotic and the biotic components. We have recently experienced that due to the lockdown, we have seen that the pollution level decreased. The water, air became pure. So, nature can maintain this, but we create more pollution and disturb the abiotic and the biotic factors. For maintaining the balance of abiotic and biotic factors, nature has many measures. One of them is the biogeochemical cycle, which you have read in your previous class. What is it? It is a natural recycling that allows the flow of the materials. It is needed for the survival of the ecosystem. In this, there is a cycling of the chemical substances which moves from the biotic to the uh, abiotic world, or the abiotic factors cycles between the living and the non-living parts of an ecosystem. Now we know that for our survival in this environment, we produce lots of waste. Due to this waste, over a period of time, the environment has deteriorated to the extent that not only human health is being threatened, but also various components of the environment as well. What are the waste? The waste are the leftover or the discarded materials. They can be gaseous, they can be liquid, they can be solid form. As you have studied earlier, the waste can be categorized as biodegradable and non-biodegradable substances. The biodegradable waste are the organic waste. That is the waste we get from the plants and animals. It can be acted upon by the bacteria and converted into simple forms. Actually, the bacteria produce the enzymes. You have learnt in your previous chapter. What are enzymes? They are biocatalysts which act upon the substrate. They are very specific in nature. All the enzymes do not act on all the substances or all the substrates. They are very specific. Some bacteria produce certain enzymes which can convert these biodegradable waste into simple form. The non-biodegradable substances do not degrade by the enzymes produced by the bacteria. They remain as such in the nature for a very long time and thus creates lots of pollution. They can be degraded, but it takes long time and certain pressure and temperatures are needed to degrade these substances. Now children, there are two questions for you. Find out the answers. Why the same enzymes does not break everything we eat? The hint is that enzymes are very specific. The second question, why we will not get any energy if we eat coal? Again, the hint is that it relates to enzyme. Do we have enzymes to degrade coal in our body? Find out the answers and prepare for the next topic. Thank you, children.